Good day. I thought I would do a tour of the house since the workers are not here. So I've come in from the driveway side where Patrick and I will park our car. And this is the cantina. So we have a garage door at the far end, and then a small room, which was the olive oil production room that goes into the winery, and then the bathroom door, and then this area here is our laundry room. It's locked up so I can't show you. Construction site from this side. All of this will become vegetable gardens and flower gardens, and then this is going to be our front door. So we'll have a pathway that comes in up onto the deck or the patio, clean up all this overgrowth, and I think we're going to leave this shade area. We haven't decided yet. We're leaving it for the time being. And you come into the front door. So this is the front entrance. So this will be like the foyer. We have a powder room going in here on the right, and then another doorway that you could come in off the other side of the house, the vegetable garden. The stairs that we've created, the internal stairs that just fit under the original opening into what was their tasting room and is going to become our kitchen. So this is the front hall. So we'll probably have like some sort of closet, armoire system here. This is one floor height here. It's going to be extended out to about that line here. And then you'll step down onto the living room, which door there, window, wood ceiling, all up in here. And then the last owners both loved the wood, but they also loved the vaulted ceiling. So they have this small section vaulted ceiling. That doorway will be closed off. That's the apartment on the other side. So that's closed off. So TV, wall unit will be here. These doors open here onto the terrace. And this will be our living room and TV area with the terrace and the views out behind. We're leaving this small little cubby, which would be the farmer from when the animals were kept down here on the main floor. The farmer would have had a candle going in here at night, we've been told, to light up the area. So it's being kept and we'll have a candle in it. So if we go back this direction, the one step up, and we come in and underneath and into the kitchen, which we can't open up the kitchen doorway anymore, because if you see the size and the thickness of the walls, those are all solid stone walls that are structural, but we've got the original beams exposed up there. And you come into what was their tasting room and is going to become our kitchen. So we're leaving the fireplace. We're fixing up the hearth and the mantle. Here will be Patrick's coffee and bar station, our big long rectangular dining table that you've all sat at. We'll go here with chairs, and then big stove here with counter on either side and cupboards. Maybe just a couple floating shelves, an island here, and then along this wall will be the fridge and pantry cabinets here, island all here with the sink outside facing out the doors. The doors are being replaced with double pane windows, and there'll be full windows from top to bottom. No wood section at the bottom. It'll be all 4 panes of glass, and you'll come out of those doors out onto a little patio that's here, and all the vegetable garden that'll be radiating from this half circle all around. So now we're at the other side of the house, the front right corner, and we'll go down the pathway that needs to be cleaned up and fixed up to the door of the apartment. So 2 doors, one into the kitchen, one into the living room. So this will be the kitchen with a L-shaped kitchen, sink under the window, stove and fridge over here, kitchen table and chairs here, coat closet, broom closet, etc. along here. A bar built into this nook here that's original, so we'll keep that. This is the arch that we raised because it was just barely 6 feet high, so they've raised the arch and replicated what it was there, which leads into the family room or the living room, which there was a bathroom here that's been ripped out to open up in one big room with a nice big window and door, and then one step down into the 1 bedroom that the apartment has with the window that faces out onto the terrace. So headboard there with the bed that comes down. This side on the left side of the door when you come in, we'll put closets, armoire type, or not like a built-in closet. Straight ahead will be counter with 2 sinks, and then toilet and bidet and shower in here. It's a huge shower, and the way they had to support the wood beams because there was no wood beams in this room before. It was stucco, so they've brought in the wood beams and embedded them into the wall to support them. And you can see out onto the terrace, and that's actually a pomegranate tree right here, and an amazing view out beyond there. So that's the apartment. I've gone up the exterior left staircase. This was a door into one of the hotel bed and breakfast bedrooms, and where it'll be a fixed glass window here. The door will be here, and you come in here and you can go left into Patrick's and my area. And this is the hallway that didn't exist, which is why we created the internal staircase and we created this hallway. So we've eaten up a little bit of the bedrooms that were along this wall to add the narrowest hallway we could have. So this is an office, which was a small bedroom with bathroom, but we've taken out the bathroom and just put in the office. An amazing view out over the neighbor's property. And then you can come down this hallway. This window was here before, but here on the floor in the cutout, you can see the chimney from the kitchen went up. Now they've embedded it into the wall. So we've created here a linen closet and storage closet that's full height. So that's going to be amazing storage. And this was a window, but the last owners had filled that in and bricked it in. And we've reopened it. And it has a beautiful view up to St. Angelo in Colle, which is the town that you can see up there. It's a pretty fancy little village. And this is Madison's bedroom. So you come into Madison's room and she's got an awesome view out over Val d'Orcia. And her bed will be along this wall, and she's going to have floor to ceiling bookcase and window seat along this, which was her dream to have that, and into her bathroom, which her sink will be here, her toilet is over here, and then her shower is here. And she's got really high ceilings that are slanted in here. So it's a nice big room. Come out this way, and that is the right external staircase at the front of the house. Again, this was a door into one of the hotel room type style things. It will be a fixed window, and that's actually Emerson's room. But if you continued down the hallway and we go to the left, this is Austin's bedroom. So there was a linen closet, storage closet here. We've removed that in order to increase Austin's bathroom. And we've put in They've mirrored the nooks. So the nook on the right was there. They've created a nook on the left so that he can have closets with shelves in between the closets. So bookshelves in between a left and a right closet. And another beautiful, stunning view over Valdorcia. And then his bed will come off this wall, and they've already roughed in the electrical for wall sconces on either side of the headboard. And then into his bathroom, which we were a little disappointed with the wall here, that we couldn't have more glass, but he doesn't have a lot of wall space for the plumbing and the electrical. So we've did a solid wall. So he's got a nice size shower in there, and then the sink and the toilet. And he has a view out onto our part of our olive orchard and the hills beyond. And we come back out of his room and we go into Emerson's room. So this is Emerson's doorway into her room, and she'll have the fixed window here that mirrors ours, which is over there. And she's got a nice big bedroom as well. And so her headboard will be here on this wall, and she has a nice bookshelf there, and then it'll be an armoire cabinet on that side. Allows for a bigger bed on this wall with a nightstand left and right, and she has the view out over the vegetable garden and up to Sant'Angelo and Colle, and her built-in bookshelf that we'll keep. And then you come into hers, and her shower will be on the left, and then her sink and her toilet. And she has the view out onto the olive grove as well. And actually she gets to see the 350 some odd year old olive tree that's right there that needs to be pruned up. So again, really nice high ceilings. All the wood has been stripped and still in the process of cleaning that all up. And it's going to be beautiful once that's all finished. And we come back out and we look down the hallway to Patrick's and my area. Walk down the hallway. Again, we've opened up all the ceiling in here. It had a lower hung ceiling. You could see the line where the ceiling was hung. We've opened it all the way up, insulated the ceiling. You come into here. Our doorway to our room will be here. This will be a wall coming down here with our toilet at the end in the corner, with then a wall in front of it, and then down this way, creating the hallway corridor for the internal stairs. So when you come up the internal stairs, there'll be a hallway on your left here, big window here on the right. Come up the hallway, still a wall here on your right, doorway into Patrick's and my room, probably double door into our room, and then the hallway down to the kids. You come into our nice big master suite, and we have, it'll be closet system all on this side of the room with bed right here on this section. Bed will come off there, and then you'll walk down past the foot of the bed to this area, and this is our bathroom. So bathtub, and then the shower in that rectangle, toilet in that back section, and then backing onto this wall will be sink. We've opened up this big arched window. It was half that, and we've reopened it the way it was intended to be. So it'll be a fixed huge glass and steel window, which will be beautiful. And that is our bedroom and the brand new internal stairs that they've created. So I'm back outside now. You can see up above the new chimney. First of all, nice new chimney for the kitchen fireplace, and the two windows that are mirroring each other now up on the second floor into the hallway. The arched doors that will lead to the new kitchen, and our big arched window in our bathroom. Just going to let in so much natural light. It's going to be awesome. And then the other option of entering into the house off the front vegetable garden area here, which the staircase is right there on the right, and we did minimal amount of stairs necessary. All we did was just a small staircase to get up there, so you didn't have to go outside. Nice bench maybe here with the leashes for the dogs and muddy paws. Good spot. And you can see the winery building there with the beautiful cypresses. And all of this is going to become vegetable garden. So it's a big half circle, I think we'll do, it's going to be radiating out from the center in wedges, pizzas, and then the greenhouse is going to go up in there, and we'll have a nice pathway over to the parking, but all of this will become flowers and vegetables and get rid of the grass, which is going to be fantastic. And they're going to do, I believe it's 4 sets of small staircases up, so that you can get out and up onto the road from 4 different spots. And that's the driveway that you come in on.